You type a URL, hit enter. In under 1 second, a web page appears on your screen. But what actually happened? How did your computer find the right server out of billions, establish a secure connection, and download an entire page, all in milliseconds? In this video we are going inside the web. The web runs on a client-server model. Your browser is the client. When you type a URL, it is making a request to a server somewhere in the world. The server sends back a response, usually HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This back and forth follows rules called the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP. Every web request in history has followed this protocol. Before your browser can even say hello to a server, it needs to find it. Every server has an IP address, a number like 142.250.80.46. But you type google.com. How does google.com become a number? That is the job of DNS, the domain name system. It is like the phone book of the internet. Your browser asks a DNS resolver, which checks a chain of DNS servers until it finds the answer. With the IP address in hand, your browser opens a TCP connection to the server. But first, a handshake. 3 packets, SYN, SYN-ACK, ACK. This takes 1 round-trip time. On a fast connection that is maybe 20 milliseconds. Then, if the site uses HTTPS, which everything should, there is a TLS handshake on top. That adds another 1 or 2 round trips. This is why the first load is always slower than subsequent ones. Now the browser sends an HTTP request. It is just text. Get/HTTP 1.1. Host. Google.com. Headers for what kind of content it accepts, what language, what cookies it holds. The server reads this, processes it, and sends back a response. Status 200 OK means success, 404 means not found, 301 means moved permanently, 500 means the server broke. The response contains HTML. The browser parses it into a DOM tree. It finds CSS files and JavaScript files it needs to download. More requests. CSS gets parsed into a CSSOM. The 2 trees are combined into a render tree. Then layout. Where does each element go? Then paint. What does it look like? Then composite. Layer everything together and put it on screen. This whole process is called the critical rendering path. HTTP has evolved dramatically. HTTP 1.1 opens 1 connection per request. Slow for pages with 80 resources. HTTP 2 multiplexes. Multiple requests fly over a single connection simultaneously. HTTP 3 drops TCP entirely and uses QUIC over UDP, eliminating head-of-line blocking. And caching means browsers store resources locally, so subsequent visits skip most of this pipeline entirely. The web is the largest distributed system ever built. DNS resolves billions of names per day. CDNs serve content from thousands of edge locations. Load balancers spread traffic across thousands of servers. And it all happens behind a single URL every time you click a link. This entire machine kicks into gear. Now you know exactly what it does.